girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females magic.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Marie here, a crochetaholic. Yes, I'm addicted to crocheting. I heart yarn. Or should I say I hug it? So if you are here on my channel, I am the maker of a small business called Crafting an Array, where I do market videos. I take my plushies to the market and I sell them. So this is my first video that I am finally getting to. And if I'm looking here, it's because I'm looking at myself, which I shouldn't, but it's like a habit. So I'm going to look over there or there in the camera. Hi, that's me. I'm you. Okay, let's go. Anyways, so thank you so very much for coming here and watching my video. Because if you are looking for some good, makes and good ideas, honey, you came to the right place. Okay, you came to the right place. Alrighty, so I felt that what I would do for my first video is I would do a little bit of a yarn kind of haul. I'll explain later. Because I don't really consider it yarn because it's kind of like velvetry. But anyways, and then I want to show you the things that I'm going to be taking to market, like my makes and stuff. So let's get started. Alrighty, so I'm going to be taking, I actually have a market, not this week, but next week. I would have did this like regular market that I usually do. The only thing is that I don't have help. And so I'm in my 40s, y'all. My back, my neck can't take it. So I have to wait for my boyfriend to help me, and he'll be working. So I cannot be going to market by myself to set up and stuff. So it's just too much heavy lifting and all that. So I have to go to next week's market. It's like a regular market that I usually go to. It happens every Sunday in my neighborhood. Like it's like at a local park or whatever. So I can't go to it this week because, I have no help. But anyways, these are some of the things, these are mostly all the things that I'm going to be taking to my market. Of course, you have to have the lovely chickens. This is how I do mine. This was patterned. It's not, okay, so did a little disclaimer as I'm getting ready to show you all of my makes. I don't use patterns. Not that I can't read them, not that I don't like them. I'm able to, for the most part, see a pattern or see something online. Let's just say I'll type in crochet chicken and it'll be a bunch of images of crochet chickens, and I'll just like, oh, okay, got it. I don't need a pattern. I can see what you have to do, and then I'll just do it. Or I'll do something that's a replica of that, because obviously it's not going to come out exactly like that because I don't have the pattern. So, but I like to just put my own little spin on things, and I really like the way that these ones are done. So it has like the little like the tail, and then the neck comes out a little bit. I really like that. I'm taking 3 of them. I might make more. Most likely I'll make more. So we're gonna put those there. I'm not gonna bring out like so many. If I see like a lot, like I'm not gonna show everyone. I'll try not to. And these are my rats. Squeakity squeakity, squeak squeak squeak. I don't know what it is, but like rats do so good for me. Like the little kids, they love the rats. Like the boys, they be like, give me that rat. I'm like, oh Jesus, calm down. And they love the rats. And it's so crazy. It baffles me. Like, okay, you'll have someone who will be like, hey, you got some rats? And you'll be like, no, I have no rats. And then they were like, you need to get rats. And I'm like, okay. And then you'll never see them again. Does that happen to you? Like, you will literally never see them again. And you're like, I got rats. 2 of those. Alrighty. I had more fruit, but I don't know. Oh, I do know. I'm tripping. Like, okay, so I go to this market, right? But I also have where I have my some of my plushies at a storefront, and I have tons of fruit there. So this is the only fruit that I have, but isn't this so cute? Like, you know what this reminds me of? Okay, you know that little like little meme or whatever, or like I guess it's like uh a TikTok or whatever, with a little girl. She has like a pacifier in her mouth, and she's like, "I want a strawberry, a strawberry." And then he's like, "What did you say?" The mom's like, "What did you say?" She said, "I want a strawberry." And then she's like, "What?" And then she takes out her pacifier. She said, "I want a strawberry." But that looks like that little girl that says that to me. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. I do have some of these leggy frogs. Yeah, there's like about 8 of them. I'm not pulling every single one of them out, but whatever. All right, so let's talk about these bees. Let's talk about them. I know you're looking at them like, those don't look like bees, but you know what? Shut your mouth, because you don't know me. But you will. No, I'm just kidding. So I had no more yellow. It's actually I have it now, so I've got to make bees, but I had no yellow, and I was like, well, what if I do this? And so my boyfriend's like, babe, I was like, what do you think this looks like? So I had to, I without telling him, usually I'll be like, what does this look like to you? And he's like, a fish? And I'm like, it's supposed to be a bee. Like, it's a bee. There's a bee. These are bees. Anyway, so I thought it'd be really cute to put burlap blanket yarn. Well, I used to make burlap blanket, but I'm sorry, the variegated yarn with it. But my dumb butt it made it. I guess it looks like a fish. I don't think it looks like a fish. Do y'all think this looks like a fish? Anyways, moving along. All right, so I also have something that again, these are all my I wouldn't say these are my patterns, but this is my inspirations of, I guess, other people, but it didn't have a name. So I just was like, "Oh, okay. I can do that. I can make that." And I made a bunch of these little guys. I think I have 6 more in there. I have to count. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, but little opossums. Okay, is it opossum? Is it possums? What do y'all call them? And why are they called opossums? Like, I've always wondered that. I'm like, is it? I asked my boyfriend, and he's like, it's possum. I was like, are you sure it's not opossum? Because they call it opossums. And if they're called opossums, why? Anyway, these are super cute. We should make kissing possum. They're so adorable. All right, and then I think I only have 1 cheeky turtle. So I definitely need to make another cheeky turtle. I love the way that I make these. Y'all know the infamous booty. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Yeah, like we love the cheeky turtle. I actually had bought a pattern for this, and I hated the way the head was. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that head. So I just never used it. And I was like, it just didn't sell for me at markets. And this way just sold cuter. So I was just like, hey, let's go with it. Let's wing it. Oh, and I probably tell you how much I sell everything for. So the chickens I sell for 17, the big ones. And then the small ones, which I have in here, I think, I'll show you those too. I sell them for 10. And then, what else did I have over there? Possums I sell for 12, and the rats I sell for 10, and the bees I sell for 20. And that strawberry, that's gonna be sold for, I think I had it for 15, and these are 14. Boom. Alrighty, moving right along. Oh my gosh. So I actually saw these. I don't know my other one is. I have 2. I think I have 3 or 2. I can't remember. But so these are roosters, and I actually saw this. It's not a pattern that I didn't use a pattern. Like I said, I don't usually use patterns. But there is a YouTuber here. Her name is Ashley with Going Crochetzy. If you guys have not checked her out, I will link her stuff down below. She's amazing. Love, love, love her. She's one of my favorite crochet YouTubers. She had something similar to these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally need to make those. So I just was like, okay, these are getting made, and here they are, and I freaking love them. All right, moving on. Okay. I think I only have 2 mushy boys. I give my mushy boys booties. I don't know if you guys do that. Oops. But I do. I think it's like the cutest thing in the world. I am well aware that one is bigger than the other one, but they kind of look like teeth to me. I'm a tube/mushroom boy. I don't know why I sounded like an old man. But yeah, these are my mushy boys, and they sell so good for me. I had purple ones. I had God, oh wait, how was I supposed to tell you how much I just had that? Oh, the chicken. I sell those for the rooster. I sell those for 10. I sell these for, what is it, 12? I think 12 or 14. I can't remember. But I do really good with those. I had like purple and red, and they're all sold out. Oh, there's another rooster. All right. Now let's talk about these bad boys right here. Let's talk about them. Can you tell what these are? Like, I mean, if you had to guess, if you had to be like, okay, what are those? So I saw something almost similar to these online, and I was like, oh my God, these are super freaking cute. Where she used the fur for the ears and the tail. So write down right now in the comments what you think it would be, what you think they are, if you can just guess, if you had to guess. So these are axolotls. I'm probably saying that wrong. Axolotls. Just kidding. No, they're axolotls. So they are my furry jeweled axolotls. I put jewels on them, and I had one other one. It was a pink one, but it already sold. So I wouldn't say, I mean, they're brand new. I've only had them for 2 markets, so I don't know. Maybe maybe they're gonna be a trend. I don't know. Who knows? But I think they're absolutely darling, and I just love them. I just freaking love them. Look how cute these are. You want these? No, I was kidding. I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys. I'm sorry about that. Oh, this is my panda with the blanket. Look at this. I was gonna make a little bottle for her, but I was like, I didn't want to. But tell me she's not adorable without telling me she's not adorable. Like, I just thought she was so cute. I just had to make a panda. I was like, I'm making a panda. I'm making it, dang it. It's happening. So yeah. So here she is. I like to name my like one-off kind of stuff. And I was thinking of name her what's the name I had for her? I think Penelope the panda. What do you guys think? You think Penelope's a cute name? But look, she just comes with a blanket, and I didn't want to like sew it on, so I have it to where you can like tie it. So it's like, hey, she wants to take it off, they want to just walk around with it without it or whatever. But I just thought that was really cute to put like a little blanket with her. And I think I should tell you, gosh, I'm forgetting to tell you how much I'm selling things for. I have the jeweled axolotls, furry jeweled axolotls for $35. And then I have her for $45. So hopefully she sells. You never know with these markets. You're like, oh, maybe, you never know. Because sometimes I'll go to a market and I'll have things, and I know tell me if this is true, and maybe it's not for y'all, but like I'll have things for like a long time and it never sells. And I'm just like, is it gonna sell? And one time I actually had this mermaid. I literally had it for every single market that I ever went to, like last year. And then finally this year it sold. I was so happy. I'll try to insert it. It was like an Ariel inspired mermaid, and I was so happy. I'll try to insert it somewhere around here just to show you. But I was so happy that I finally sold, because it took forever. And so my jam is worsted weight yarn, to make worsted weight yarn dolls. That's like that's my jam. I'll show you one. Actually, let me get one. Hold on. All right, this is my jam. This is what I love to make. I make these with the worsted weight yarn, and I know none of you are going to know who this is, so I have to tell you. I mean, maybe the hair might give it away. If you think you know, comment down below and let me know if you know, because I mean, I feel like if you know, you know. Brown hair and then the silver at the ends. Can anybody guess who this is? Alrighty, so for those that don't know, this is, oh, and she comes complete with her daggers, of course. This is a Violet from Fourth Wing. I used to be obsessed with Fourth Wing. Actually, I was obsessed with the first book, and then when the second book came out, I was literally stomaching through it. I was like, this is the worst. I couldn't take it. And then I didn't even read the third. I have it sitting on my shelf, and I didn't even read it. I was just like, yeah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. But anyway, she does come complete with her little daggers. I thought that was a cute little touch. Pew! And she's like, come at me, Zayden. Come on. That's why. But anyway, yeah, so this is my jam, making dolls like this with worsted weight. But anyways, moving right along. I have a few of these. So they're little Junimos, and they sit on your shoulder. They have like a little magnet. I saw it from another a YouTuber here on YouTube, another crocheter, and I can't remember who it was. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember. Anyway, but these do not sell well for me. At first I had them for like 25, and I think I sold one for 25, and like I had them for like forever. And then I brought them to 20, and I didn't sell any for like months. And I was like, good Lord, no one wants these things. Then I had them for 15, and I think I sold like 4 or 5 of them. So I had 2 of every color. I had green, I had blue, I had purple, I had pink. I mean, I was trying to look for some more. I had every color. And finally, like when I put them down to like $13, $12, they sold. I think I only have like 2 or 3 left, but I really just, yeah, I don't know. Moving along. No, another leggy frog. And I sell my leggy frogs for 10, I believe. So yeah. Oh, these are the most cutest things. OMG in a freaking pickle. Here we go. These are my own little like inspirations. These are my bell cats. You see, aren't these cute? And these do really well for me. I sell, and they have a little bow on the back. Aren't these darling? I love them. And look at the little tail, it's curled. I love it. These are my little bell cats. I sell them for 15, and they do very well for me. Very, very well. Especially when I have calico. I don't know what it is with people with calico, but they love the calico and black. So I do need to make an all black one. I just got some more black yarn. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, he's so cute. But yeah, they sell really well for me. I really love them. It's my own little thing. Another leggy frog. I mean, I have so many. It's just crazy. And then I have these bees. These ones I sell for 10 or 12. I can't remember. I have it labeled somewhere. But I love these. So these are how I make my bees. I want it to be different. You know, I think a lot of times in the whole crochet, it's really, really saturated. So I like to be different. So everyone's doing their wings, you know, certain ways. And I was like, I'm going to do my wings this way. So I do make a bigger one, and it like the ones that I showed with the Garivated, am I saying it right? The Garivated yarn. So it would just be like this with the wings like that, you see? But yeah, these sell really good for me too. And I sell, like I said, I think I sell these for 10 or 12. I'm pretty sure I sell them for 12 though. And I think I only have 2 of them. Oh, here's my small bees. Sorry, not small bees, but small chickens. I don't know why I made this chicken like this. I just thought it was cool. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody can tell me it doesn't look great. Don't even come for me. But yeah. I do pretty good on my chickens, my small chickens. People do like them, and I like to make them with a big giant little. I don't know what this is. Is that a crown? I don't know. What is it called, guys? I mean, sorry, let me say, guys. What is this called, y'all? I don't even know. I mean, it could be. Is it? I always call it the cluckety clucks. I don't. It just sounds crazy. Hey, goodness, what is that? Clackety clack. All right. Of course, I have two novelty Christmas items. I don't usually take them to market. Yes, I do. I take that back. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I don't usually take them. I literally set them like down on this one it's just one shelf, you know, and it just sits there. People like them. Sometimes a little kid will pick them up and he's like, I want it. And then maybe, you know, obviously the mother doesn't get it for him, but I mean, I think it will sell. I really like the way this snowman looks. He's so cute. And look at this Rudolph. I mean, come on, get your life in the fast lane. All right, so that is one bag done. So I put all my plushies in these bags right here. I'm pretty sure everybody has one of them. They're like a staple in like the crochet, you know, community. If you know, you know. So let's go on. So let's talk about these little ones. I have little tiny loaf cats, quite a few. And I'm only going to show you a few though. I think I have like maybe like 6, but I have these, and how much do I sell these for? 15, I think. So yeah, I love using the I cannot say that word. The Garavated yarn. I love to use it. I think it's really cute for loaf cats. So here's the thing. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. I'll find one later. All right, so well, this one doesn't have legs, but usually with my bigger loaf cats, I don't put legs on them, but my small loaf cats, I do. I don't know why I started that. I don't know. Don't even ask me, but I guess like it's like a thing for me. But yeah, so not unless someone requests for me to put legs on the bigger ones, I will, but normally they don't. So, but this one I don't know why I don't have it on there, but anyway, it's like that. They're really cute. I think I have like 6 or something. And these are my little mallard ducks. I love mallard ducks. I really sell these. Like, these are so cute. And this was a make from again, Ashley from Growing Crochetzy. She had a pattern, I'm supposing, but I just looked at and saw and I made. So yeah, but I sell these for 12 and they sell really good for me. I also have pandas too that I sell for 12. Like, they're like next to each other, but I'm all sold out of those. But I will insert a picture somewhere right here. But anyway, moving on. All right, this is this little alien dude. I mean, I was just sitting there and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I thought, okay, when you go to markets, do you like be like, okay, I need to be able to like do something. So I was just like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing stuff. Like, I didn't really have a reason or a plan or anything. And I was like, I want to look busy, because they love that. Y'all know they love that. They were like, oh my gosh, and she's doing it right now. Ah! They're all excited and all happy, and you're like, yeah. Well, anyway, so I was just sitting there and like I was just making a head, and I put the eyes in, and I was like, ooh, let's put some more eyes in, and then I made the body, and then I made the body like how you make the leggy frogs, legs and arms, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's like a alien leggy, a leggy alien. So I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. So yeah, he's an alien, and I call him Ernie the Alien, and I think I have him for 12 or 14, one of those two. And then I have a few of these. These are my little stress balls, you know, and I have it labeled like, you're stressing mom out. These are my little stress balls. Yeah. Some of them have faces on it, you know. It was a thing, a Mother's Day. I think I have like 4 or 5 of those. I can't remember. I never remember, because half the time I forget. And if you know, you know. Yeah. I'm not making any more of these though. I made, I think 12 of them, maybe 10. And I had them for 25. I'm not making any more. They are too time consuming and I don't freaking care. This is my last one. I had a pink one, I had a blue one, I had like some more brown ones. I'm not making any more of these. We're not doing this. The little boo-boo craze for me is over. I might make some for like a mystery bag. Maybe. But smaller. Maybe. But anyways, yeah. Alrighty. Then, tell me this is not the cutest thing ever. Tell me this is not the cutest thing ever. This is a capybara, however you say it, in a bow tie. Wearing a freaking bow tie. Need I say more? Need I say more? He is so freaking cute. I just want to take him and just love on him. He's so adorable. And I think I have him for, I have him for 22. I thought I had him for 25, but 22, I guess. Honestly, I don't know what to price my plushies sometimes. I'm just like, 22. Yeah, I don't know. I don't be knowing stuff, y'all. Even though I've been doing this for years, I still don't know. So if you're struggling with how to price your plushies, just know it's a thing for even the most experienced people at markets. I've been doing markets for years and I still struggle. So yeah, this is a capybara, and or however you say it, and I literally just thought of this design, pattern, whatever you want to call it. I was like, okay, this is how it's made. Got it. So I made it. All right, moving on. All right. Oh, I have another. This is a hanging possum. These ones do good for me too. And it's supposed to hang on your car mirror or wherever you want it to hang. I don't know. You want it to hang somewhere, put it there. And I sell these for $15. And people love these. I cannot keep these. Like I think I had a total of 4 or 5. No, I didn't have 5. I had 4. And I had to keep putting them out. This is like my last one. And I may make another one. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, people love these. And look at that. That is the cutest thing ever. Moving on. So I have this love cat too. I call these my pretty love cats. And they usually have like a bow, or they have, see what I mean? How they don't have no feet. And this was made out of the, what is it called? The posh yarn. The coveted posh yarn. Y'all remember that? It's been a long road without you, my friend. I'll see you again. Okay, enough. Those were some of the poshes. I have literally a few left. So if you know, you know, right? But anyways, yeah, and I have these. I think I sell these for, I have it for 18. Okay, I was gonna say 22, but I was wrong. Okay, I was gonna introduce myself again. All right, so here's I was talking about how I have a larger loaf cap, and I see how I don't put the feet on there. This is like the only one that I have. I think I need to make more. I sell out of these. I sell them for 20. I probably should have them for 25. It's so funny with the whole like loaf cat craze, right? So when I first made them, I had them for 15. Then I moved them to 17. Then I moved them to 18, and now they are 20. I don't think I'm gonna really go up on them. Maybe 22, maybe. But honestly, I don't know. I cannot keep these on. I put them like, I'll show you exactly how I display them somewhere around here. But I display them in the box. People love them. They can't get enough of them. So I need to tell you all a story. What does this look like to y'all? If you had to guess, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Would you say it looks like an orca? Well, you would be right. But what is it missing? It's little thing. So I took this to a market. People knew it was an orca. They were like, that's so cute. I love it. I'm so glad nobody purchased it because it's missing its fin. And I was like, it's missing something. And So I was watching a YouTube video from one of my absolute favorite crochet YouTubers on YouTube. It's like Knotty Crochet, I believe. And so she had an orca, and I was like looking at her orca, and I was like, oh, my orca doesn't have that thin. I made one before that had it, because obviously I remembered, but I didn't remember this one. So I got black yarn. I just purchased it, so I'm gonna be putting it on there because, hunty, that don't look right. Alrighty, where is my other one? I can't find it. Alright, so these bad boys right here, these are those spooling triceratops, and the orca. I had them for 25, by the way. Anyway, so these are my spooling triceratops. I have them for 35. I had a pink one and a green one, and they sold already. Now, these are not technically a pattern, but they are inspired by Ali Crochet. She does have a pattern. You can purchase it, you can buy it, but I'm able to look, I can look at something and kind of like get a replica of how it's made. And I actually did purchase one from her. Really love it, thought it was so cute, and I kind of just like went off of that reference. I was like, oh, okay, let me see, okay. And I made this with the blanket yarn, so it did come out a little bit bigger. But yeah, these do so well for me. Like, these do well. So little kids of all ages love these. All right, moving on. So let's talk about these gummy bears. Okay, let's talk about them. So I had them. Everybody was like, oh, make gummy bears, you're gonna sell. And I was like, okay. They did not sell. They did not. I had them forever. When I tell you I had them forever. And I made green, blue, red, and orange, right? In 2 of each color. They didn't sell for months. So then I got an idea. I said, let me put a keychain on them. And let me advertise it as backpack buddies. They flew. They flew off the shelf. They flew. You hear me? They flew off. I think I sold like, I want to say, oh God, I don't even know how many I sold. I want to say I sold like 5, but maybe 4. Either way, they sold. And I was like, oh, and then I had I can't talk. I had some, what is it called? Pop-Tarts. They're like, make Pop-Tarts, make Pop-Tarts. Everywhere you saw Pop-Tarts, Pop-Tarts, Pop-Tarts. I was like, say less. Guess what? They didn't sell. And then I put the keychains on them. And honey, guess what happened? I sold out. That's what happened. I sold out. Moving right along, guess what these are? Yep, you guessed it. If you said snakes, pat yourself on the back, Gloria, because they're snakes. And I put wires in them so that, and the kids love them. That when I tell you the kids, and sometimes you'll get the dads who will go in there and they'll be like, what's this? And they'll be like, look, wifey, it's a snake. You know, just like this last market I was in, he said to his wife, he's like, look, now you said I could never get a snake. Can I get one of these? And I had like 5 of them. And guess what? They sold. Oh, and by the way, my, what are they called? The gummies, I sell them for 5. Anyways, I sell these for 15. And I think I only have 3 left. Here's one more. So that's the 3rd one. All right, moving right along. All right, let's talk about her. And let's talk about her. Do you even understand how cute these are? Dancing ballerina hippo and dancing mouse. So this reminds me of Angelina Ballerina. If you know, you know. That was this little string that I had tied on there so she could sit on a chain. But anyways, if you know, you know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at her. Look at that. Tell me that's not darling. without telling me it's not, darling. And then I put a little pearl. I mean, little, not pearls. Oh, well, yeah, pearls here. But little jewels and y'all. And then a hippo. Who doesn't love a hippo in a freaking tutu? That's the cutest thing in the freaking world. I'm surprised they haven't sold yet. But people do like them. I think it's the way that I have them displayed. I'm going to start trying to display things a little bit better because, I don't know. But I have them priced for $40, and I think that's a good price. I really, really do. I think like, okay, wait, here. That's a good price. And I'm sticking to it. That's my price, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, moving on. Who doesn't love a pig? Look how cute he is. I think I called him, what did I call him? I didn't know he has a name. I think I call him Peter or something. I don't know. But whenever I make bigger pigs, they always sell. I had this one time, y'all, let me tell you. So I had the cutest idea. Work with me, okay? I made a pig. He was, I think I'll insert a picture somewhere. Okay? He had glasses on, right? Glasses on. And then he was holding a book, but not just any book. He was holding Charlotte's Web. Get out of town. It was so cute. Because at first he wasn't selling. I was like, people love my pigs. When I put those glasses on him and he was reading Charlotte, well, it wasn't the actual book of Charlotte's Web. I had I printed some papers and I cut it out and the cover and stuff and made it into a book. They ate it up. They loved it. They were like, oh my God. Ah! And these two ladies were literally fighting over it. She's like, oh, I was just going to get it. She's like, too bad. I'm getting it for my little nephew. She's like, I wanted it for my grandson. She's like, don't know what to tell you. Cha-ching! Take my money. Like, literally, I was like, I want no part of this. But it was great. Moving right along. All right, so we have these axolotls. This is the kind that I do. I do like this. I know, okay, listen. I know there was another one, the jewel ones, but I like to make my axolotls a little bit different. I know everyone makes them kind of like the same. I did once. I made them like the whole craze, like everybody's been making them. Oh, you know. Come on, y'all know, right? It didn't really sell for me. It took a long time. I was like, I'm not doing these no more. I think I made like 2 just to make sure. No, they never sold. Well, they did. Obviously, they sold them. They didn't sell for a long time. But these ones, I have them priced for $20, and it sells. By the way, that pig I have for $20. Another jelly thingy. This is my squid. This is my emotionally support squid. I hate making it in the blanket yarn. He's just been sitting here. I think I had him, let's see, I had him for $45. He's now $23. Look, it feels horrible. It doesn't feel nice. It's just, I mean, I want to get rid of it. I'm probably going to mark it down to $20. I like making my jellyfish with the Posh yarn, or I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, worsted weight yarn. That's my jam. I told you, my fingers hate worsted weight yarn. They're like, no, but I'm like, oh honey, get ready, let's go. Oh, here's my mermaid. Look how cute she is. Isn't she pretty? I love her hair. Her hair is my favorite. You just do like a little wig cap, and then you just, you do the rest and yada, yada, yada. But I think she almost looks like Medusa. I should totally make a Medusa. But anyways, I have her for $35. I feel like she should be more, but, when in Rome, right? But yeah, she's super cute. I had another one, but obviously I don't have it no more because she sold. And then, of course, another... All right. Anyways, we have a little dog, with a little flower crown. I thought that was really cute to put on there. I think I have him for $20. I thought he was gonna sell the other day, but someone picked him up, but the little girl had put him down, and I think she bought like a chicken or something. But That's so cute. Look how cute he is. He just wants his forever home. I don't know why I'm talking like you know who. Anyways, this is my Highland cow inspiration. But yeah, here he is. And I call him Harold the Highland cow because I like to name my stuff, my plushies. Do y'all name your plushies? I feel like I'm the only one. So I saved the best for last. That's the last one. I saved the best for last. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Look at that. I am obsessed. Literally obsessed. Look at this. She's so freaking cute. We love her. We love her. Yes. If you know, you know. Kuromi is one of my favorites, and I just think she is so darling. And I have her priced. What do I have a price for? I think I have a price for $75. So somebody's gonna buy her. I don't know who, but somebody. And yeah, I'm gonna put over there. She's super cute. I've made her before, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make her again. She's one of my favorite things to make. Oh, it's one of my favorite things to make. So yeah. Now let's talk about this guy right here. Can you tell what he is? I mean, do you know? What if I just show his foot? What about his little hat? Do you know? Well, if not, then one more flash. Come on, don't be shy. He's shy, y'all. Come on, give him some encouragement. Come on. You can do it. Ding! If you know, you know, right? Of course you know. It's Sam, Tuxedo Sam. Yay! So, again, no pattern. Looked at it, was like, I can make that. So I had saw another YouTuber make it, and I was like, I want to make that. I want to make one. So I said, all right, I got the yarn. I looked and said I had all the yarn that I needed to have, and I was like, all right, let's do this. So I made him. That's how that worked. And I think I also have him priced for $75 as well, and he is so freaking cute. I've only had him at one market, especially with the with Kuromi, but y'all, this right here, this is too freaking darling. This is too freaking cute. Like, I am obsessed. Put it right there. But my highest priced item, I love this thing. Like, this right here took me some time. The detail, it is just, let me just show you. This is my dragon. Tell me this is not darling. So she has jewels on her tail. She has jewels on her horns and going down her nose and in the middle. Look at that. Look at these eyes. Y'all, I did those eyes. I'm going to start making eyes too. Oh, I don't start. I have been. And I'm going to start selling them. But look how beautiful. The camera doesn't pick it up. Like, it doesn't pick up how gorgeous those eyes are. So she has a name. Her name is Esray, the Twilight Jeweled Dragon. I'm obsessed. She is so beautiful, and I have her for $175. I honestly feel that's too low. I do. I mean, what do y'all think? But she is absolutely beautiful, and she is just, and I love her. Like, I freaking love her. She's so beautiful. And oh, look, I didn't even put jewels on the ends of her ears. Stop it, Marie. Stop. But I am obsessed with her. I think she is so beautiful. I had to save the best for last. She is gorgeous. So, y'all, that is all of my plushies. I'm going to clean it up real quick and I'll be right back. Woo, that was a workout. I should have put all of them like back into the bag as I was like taking them out instead of throwing them across the room. Woo. Let me catch my breath. Let me drink some iced sweet tea. Honey, I'm from Texas. And, well, I'm not from Texas, but I live in Texas. They make the best sweet tea. Song in the south. Sweet tea and I shut my mouth. Okay. Anyway, those were all my plushies that I'm taking to my next market, which is on Sunday. Alrighty, so now I wanted to come on here and also show you something. Like I said, it's not really a yarn haul because I don't want to say it's trash yarn because a lot of people do use it and they find it is good. But I went and I got a bunch of yarn at the Dollar Tree. I'm not going to make something grand out of these. I got literally in every color. I'm not even sure if they even have names on here. Oh, they do. I didn't think they would. Cocoa, Emerald. We're gonna be smart here, and we're gonna put it in this other bag because I'm not about to do that again. We ain't doing that today. This one is lemon. What do you do when you have a lot of lemons? I don't know. Is it yarn with the name lemon? Because if it is, you can make a chick. Waka waka. Okay. Tan. This doesn't look tan to me. Alrighty. Moving along. This one is light mauve. Whenever I see the color mauve, I want to say mauve. Hello, it's me, mauve. Just kidding. Iris. I like iris. Okay. Knotty Ball yarn makes a really pretty purple, and it's well, they have eggplant and then they have iris. Yeah, that is pretty actually. And this is like a velvety yarn. It says Chanel, just Chanel, but it doesn't feel great to me. I don't know. This is gray. I mean, whenever I hear gray, I'm like, so gloomy. I'm so gloomy. I don't know why I was using that microphone. Two turntables and a microphone. This is crimson. It doesn't look very red on camera, but I swear it's pretty red. It's crimson. All right. I'm sure this just says black. It's black, but it's actually a nice black. It's like, I like it. It has depth to it. Who doesn't love that? I'm pretty sure this just says pink. Yep, pink. Nothing spectacular about that. And then I'm sure this says light blue, and it does. Light blue, y'all. So those are all of the colors that I have. And so I have a claw machine. Hear me out. I have a claw machine, and I'm like, I'm going to make stuff with this yarn for the claw machine. I am expecting some yarn from Knotty Ball and from Michael. So when that comes, I will do a yarn haul, a big yarn haul with all that. So yes, that's it. That's all. That is my first video. I did want to possibly in the future show you around my yarn crochet room. If you want to see a video with my crochet room and all the stuff, all my trinkets and crochet things, then leave a comment down below for that video. If that's something that y'all would love to see, I would love to show you. But I think that's it. That's the end of this video. Is really long. I'm about to edit it like a crazy person. But yeah, that's it, and that's all. Thank you so very much for watching. If you came this far, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if nobody has told you today, you are enough and you are worth all things good. Bye. Happy crocheting.